Yo, book nerds, today's another grad school update. Let's wrap up my fall 2024 semester. So this fall semester, I had taken 2 classes. They were both education courses. Both of them have really long titles, so I'm going to read them to you. The first was Creating Learning Environments to Engage Children, Families, and Communities, and I got an A+ in that class. My second class was Reading Literacy and Differentiated Instruction in Inclusive Classrooms, and I got an A in that class. If you've been on my channel for very long, you may have seen in other updates that I have always gotten straight A's all through high school, my undergrad, and through college. So my streak continues. I have still gotten straight A's. So that makes me happy. A's are not the end-all be-all, but it just brings me joy that I got them. If I would have gotten a lower grade, it would have been fine too. But I like that my streak continued. I did complete my 40 hours of field experience that I was required to do this semester. I did that in a middle school, and those kids were so great, and my mentor teacher was wonderful, and I miss them. I really miss them. It was such a good experience for me. Now, I have some great news. I have found out where I will be doing my student teaching next semester. And I had been crossing my fingers that it was going to be in the district that I work in, the district that I live in, so that I don't have to drive. And it is. I will be doing my student teaching here at the high school where I work. And so I'm super pumped. So let's talk a little bit about next semester. So technically I am signed up for 2 classes, but they're gonna work a lot differently than how classes have worked before. I no longer will have set time classes every week like I have for the past few years. So my first class is actually called Student Teaching K through 12 and Secondary Programs. So that class is my student teaching. And so that's really exciting. And I am where I wanted to be. So this could not have worked out more perfectly. And then the second class that I'm in is called a professional seminar. And it's basically these seminars that I'll have to attend throughout my student teaching. And so I think there's 5 of them or something like that. And technically I already did one of them because it was orientation, which I had this week. As of this filming, I had it yesterday, but when this goes up, it'll be almost a week since I had it. But I had orientation for student teaching, and I still have a lot of questions after orientation. I'm a very hands-on kind of person, so I think once I get into my student teaching and just get going, things will fall into place. I'm nervous, but I'm mostly excited, so I can't wait. So student teaching will be 16 weeks, and it'll start on January 13th. And I already know who my mentor teacher is. I've already talked to him a few times through email and in person, because when I'm subbing, I've run into him a few times. And I've never actually subbed for him, I don't think. Maybe once last year. I don't remember for sure. But I don't really know him very well. But I actually think that's better, because there are some other language arts teachers at this high school that I do know extremely well. And honestly, if I would have been paired with one of them, I feel like it would have been a little hard, because I don't want someone that doesn't want to give me critical feedback because they know me and they don't want to hurt my feelings or anything. I don't want them to sugarcoat things. I'm glad I have someone I don't know as well, because I feel like it'll make it easier for them to give me accurate feedback. And maybe I'm wrong, maybe it would have been fine the other way, but I'm glad with the situation. I feel like it'll make me more comfortable, it'll make my mentor teacher more comfortable, and I'm just super excited about it. I already know the 4 classes that I'll be teaching, co-teaching, teaching, however you want to word that, and I'm super excited about it. I have an AP Lit class, I have an English 12 class, a creative writing class, and a myth and monsters literature class. So I am so pumped. I am so excited. These sound like they're gonna be so good and so fun, and I can't wait. And he's already told me that the creative writing class, like there's no set curriculum for that class. And since I have a creative writing background, that I could potentially design this whole class and really kind of make it my own if I want to, if I'm feeling comfortable. That class is in 4th quarter, like I'll be starting in 3rd quarter, so I'll get a lot of time to kind of observe and get my feet wet before I would potentially take over that class. So I'm like really excited about that. It just sounds like it's going to be fun. And I'm just like super excited, you guys. This like is just I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I want to do well, but I'm so excited. I'm so ready to just get into the classroom. I'm so done with learning theory. Like I'm so ready to be with the kids, to be just learning how to actually do this. Like I am a hands-on person, like I said. So like sitting at a computer screen learning theory doesn't teach me how to be a teacher. Like being in a classroom with kids will teach me how to be a teacher. So I'm so excited. So keep me in your prayers because I'm nervous. This is a huge change. Change makes me anxious. It makes me nervous. So like I'm scared but excited. But that's like really all I have to say about grad school right now. Like things are moving. So there's this thing that I have to pass if you're not familiar with education, or maybe it's different in your part of the world or country. I'm not sure how it works. But here in Minnesota, I have to pass what's called the EdTPA to get my license. And so I've already done a practice in my last class for it. So that's nice to kind of like know what the structure of it is going to be, because I will be doing that also while I am student teaching. And so I'm nervous for that because I've heard, and this is like speculation, this is all rumor, I don't know for sure, but like I've heard that like most people fail it their first time, or half of the people fail it their first time. So I'm scared that I will not pass the first time I do it, but I'm gonna try my best. I will try my best and just hope that I pass it and don't have to redo it. But if I do have to redo it, I'm just gonna give myself grace and remind myself that it's okay, that I can rework it and retry. It doesn't mean I'm gonna be a bad teacher. Like I just need to like not let it bother me if I do fail it. So yeah, that's another thing that's coming up that's kind of scary, but we'll do it and we'll get her done. Lots of things are moving. Lots of things are in the works. And I'm on my winter break right now, and I'm just excited for Christmas and New Year's, and yeah, like it's a good time. It's a good time. I still have to finish my Christmas shopping. Don't come at me. I'm recording this a week before Christmas, but this video is going to go up a few days before Christmas. But hopefully by the time this video goes up, I will have my shopping done. I better, or I'm going to be the one getting a lump of coal. Oh my gosh. Like, come on. I'm terrible. I'm usually on top of stuff when it comes to like schoolwork, but when it comes to things like this, like shopping, I'm a procrastinator, which is not good. It's not good. I need to fix that. So yeah, we've done some fun like family stuff. We went around with all the kids looking at lights one night and took the littles to go see Santa, and it's so fun. I love this time of year, being a mom, especially like seeing the joy in my kids' eyes and singing Christmas carols with them. And it's just so fun and magical. It really is. I will end this video with just giving you a little reading update. I am currently reading The Iliad by Homer. I decided to pick this up because I found out that I will be teaching a class called Myth and Monsters, and I had asked my mentor teacher if there were any novels I should read beforehand for any of the classes, and he said no. He said that we will probably be reading like The Great Gatsby, Hamlet, I think he had mentioned. It's been a while since this conversation took place, so I'm trying to remember now. But all the books he had mentioned, I had already read. So, like, at least they're already familiar to me. Obviously, I'm going to re-familiarize myself with them when the time comes. But there was nothing that was brand new to me. But when he had mentioned myth and monsters and starting with Greek myths, I have read some mythology. I've read more Roman mythology, which is obviously the same, but many names are different. Like, so I'm familiar with some of it, but I decided like I wanted to just know a little more for me personally. So that's why I decided to pick up the Iliad. And after I finish this, I am planning to read the Odyssey as well. I am over halfway, and so I'm hoping to finish this up before my student teaching starts, and I'm hoping to have started the Odyssey by the time my student teaching starts. But this is a big honkin' book, and with the holidays, like I don't know how long it's going to take me to read, so I would definitely say that the review for this would be after the new year. Like, I don't see me finishing this and getting a review out for it before the new year. That's just not gonna happen. So watch for this after the new year. But I'm enjoying it. It is a great story. I already like knew the story about Troy. If you're unfamiliar, this story is about the Trojan War. I have always enjoyed learning about it, so this has been really interesting for me. Enjoying it. Can't wait to see where it goes from here. Even though I already kind of know what's gonna happen, it's still fun. I can't believe I'm going to be an English teacher and I haven't read the Iliad and the Odyssey before. So that's the other reason why I'm reading them, because like those feel like necessities for an English teacher, at least to me. Maybe not to other people, but even Taylor has read the Odyssey. Like, Taylor does not read. My boyfriend does not like to read, and he's read the Odyssey. So he likes to tease me about that. So I needed to fix this, because how can he have read a classic that I haven't read? I think that might be the only classic he's ever read. I don't know. I'd have to ask him. But how has he read the book when I haven't? I gotta fix it. So we're working on it. Anyway, I hope you have a lovely end of the year. And if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you celebrate another holiday, happy holidays to you. And if you don't celebrate anything right now, I just hope that you have a lovely start of winter, because winter solstice is coming up really fast. It's in like 2 days, I think, from when I record this. So it'll already be winter solstice once this video comes up. So, happy winter. If you're on the other side of the world, I guess happy summer to you. It's so crazy to have people on my channel that are from all over the world. Like, that just boggles my mind. It is so cool what the internet can do. But anyway, I am rambling here. But anyway, I celebrate Christmas, so I'm going to say Merry Christmas. And I will talk to you all very soon. Hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks for talking books with me.